Ali here at Sexton Bits and Bobs. Yes, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's wicked. This is a pickups video, the last one in a little while, because I need to be playing these games. That's what it's all about, isn't it, people? Hope everyone's wicked. And of course, on Sunday, it was London Gamers Market. Was awesome to bump into a couple of people. Unfortunately, I missed a load of people as well. At one point, 12 o'clock, it was heaving. It was so busy. It was rammer. I've never seen so many men in a room all together at one time. We needed a massive hot tub. We needed to cool down or steam up. Whatever way you want to look at it. When I got out of there, I said to my friends, do you know what? I feel sick. I was like, oh, my throat. But after some fresh air and some fried chicken, I felt a lot better. And talking of fried chicken, the first game I have picked up. I first came across this recently. I was watching this guy on YouTube from the States talking about this game. And I was like, what is this? What is this? Upside down. Chicken Police. It's like a detective noir style story, right? But you're chickens. And I thought it looks hilarious. I've got to play it. I've got to play this game. It looks so good. But I hear you say, what's it all about? Well, because I'm a nice kind of guy, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to read the back for you. Chicken Police is a body code. Chicken Police is a body cop noir adventure with a carefully crafted world, a gritty story, and lots of absurd humour. I can't wait to play Chicken Police. And because I saw the Batman at the cinema, I got into the Batman hype. What did you think of the movie if you've seen it? I thought it was awesome. My favourite Batman film of all time is with Christian Bale, The Dark Knight. But I thought the Batman was pretty good with Robert Pattinson. I thought it was pretty awesome. I think it was a good film. And by the time I'd left the cinema and got home, I'd ordered Arkham Knight. Because I've never played it before. And I went to see the movie with my cousin, Big T. And he said, you got to play Arkham Knight. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, do you know what? I've just bought it. And I did. Time I got home, Arkham Knight. And because the reason I've got a sore throat, by the way, already, because I filmed this 4 times. I filmed it for 16 minutes straight. And the computer crashed. The computer just crashed. I'm trying to whiz through this by saving my voice. I'm doing a challenge. Radiant Silvergun on the Sega Saturn. My goal for this year is to play that game from start to finish without using a continue. And I've set myself a year to do it because it's an insane task for me because I'm not a shoot 'em up. Naturally kind of player. I prefer beat 'em ups and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really into my shoot 'em ups. And because I'm getting into my shoot 'em ups, there's another game I wanted to collect on the Sega Saturn. But it's too expensive. So I picked it up on the PS4 because it's half the price. And it is, of course, the highly acclaimed Battleground. It is an awesome game. I sat down for 3 hours a couple of Saturdays ago and I played this and it is awesome. I highly recommend it. I don't always recommend games because I don't want people to buy a game and it's not what they expected. But I love this. I've absolutely loved this. Now, a bit of hardware I picked up is a bit of Sega hardware. Sega Zombie. I went to Retro Realm a little while ago now, but I'm planning to go back. I picked up the t-shirt. If anyone wants a trip up there, by the way, I'm in like southwest, but if anyone's passing through like southeast, going southwest up to Ipswich, and they fancy a road trip up to Ipswich, because the car was a bit boring on my own. Who wants to blast out some tunes, some Whitney Houston, some I wanna dance with somebody. If someone wants to blast out some of those classic Whitney Houston, I Wanna Dance with Somebody is one of my favourite records of all time. I love that song. I absolutely love that song. I love that song. And what I wanted to pick up, apologies for jumping out of the screen there. A mega CD I picked up. It does have this sticker on the bottom, but I'm not too bothered about that because the shell, the body is really nice condition. And the reason I got this one, I was the winning bidder at 180. 180. I've never owned one, but this one's been fully refurbed. So it's got a brand new laser, brand new belts, new capacitors. My friend Kevin Woodford, when we were chatting about it, when I spoke to him, when I bought a Game Boy Advance off him, which is absolute beauty, Mr. Kev, he was talking about like all the Sega stuff and has they rust and get just grimy and yucky inside. So this one's been fully refurbed, and I picked it up to play one game. And I know Mr. Girthmaster Goldtooth is a massive fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I picked up Sonic CD. Shamefully, as a massive Sega fan I am and a massive Sonic fan I am, along with Mr. Girthmaster, I've never played Sonic CD. I know it's highly regarded as one of the best Sonic games. I don't know how that compares to the new release of a few years ago of Sonic Mania, which kind of just blew everything out because that is such an amazing Sonic game. But I never played Sonic CD. So obviously I've got the system now, so I get to experience all the games. And the guy threw in a couple of backup discs. He's got the new laser, The Terminator, and what was it? Final Fight. Streets of Rage is way better. Sega. So I picked them as for Mega CD. I never owned one as a kid. When I was at London Gamers Market, I bumped into a couple of people. One of the people I bumped into was, I don't know what side, if I'm going to pop up on this side or that side. So I'll do it on both. And I'll put it in during the edit. Mr. Rob, boom! Mr. Roberto, boom! I was telling him about this place. So we had an amazing chat anyway. We were talking about games and stuff. Yes, people! And yeah, they're here at 16 Bits and Bobs. We're here with Mr. Rob. We've bumped into each other.
How you doing, guys? How you doing?
Mr. Rob, what have you been purchasing? Tell us. I know you don't want to tell us because you're going to do a pickup video yourself.
That's right.
So maybe just like a little teaser. Right. A little teaser to what you bought.
Sega Saturn. It's big, it's happening. That's what I'm getting.
Sega Saturn. Do you know what? We've both been looking at Sega Saturn. Did you get hyped up by Hyperdual, or was you just shocked by the price?
Listen, no, actually that price is fairly reasonable when compared to eBay.
Oh, you have on eBay?
It was fairly reasonable, gets from about 600 in there. So 450 was and it is fully complete as well. It is fully complete.
It's fully complete.
But I won't lie,
I
was very tempted. Tempted.
Oh, do you know what? I don't know if I can bring myself to pay those kind of prices.
No, neither can I. But do you know what?
For a game.
And there was other games there that I wanted, but we're talking about £70 for one game. Oh, it's a lot of money to drop in one game. Especially right off the bat, you should just walk through the door.
It's just right there when you walk in.
There.
It's right there. But we both bought the same game. We bought Dino Crisis on the Sega Mega Drive.
Everyone's buying
the best console in history. You would have to agree, right?
Do you know who else is here? Nintendo Arcade. And he bought the game as well. So if he's watching this or you see him around, shout out to Nintendo Arcade.
And I saw Hobby Lodge, Mr. Martin.
Is he here as well?
Mr. Martin's here as well. Mr. Martin is here of Hobby Lodge. Is here as well. But I had a question to ask you.
Yes.
Did you bring McDonald's Treasure Island for me? Because you said you were going to...
No, but right. Of course not. Never.
I'm a massive Treasure fan. Treasure for me is my favourite developer.
You weren't big enough. You weren't a big enough fan to buy earlier on, were you?
Because it was. That's what I was expecting you to bring it for me. So, do a deal.
Probably goes for about 300 quid, man.
300?
Maybe, I don't know.
But, you know,
Treasure. If it's collectible, sounds like it goes for about £500.
I sell my t-shirt. You take my clothes off me.
Do you know what?
They won't fit you.
It literally went up in price like in the last 2 seconds.
Thank you very much, people. You know what it is? It is 16 Bits and Bobs with a Mr. Rob.
Cheers.
I love Rob. He's an awesome guy. This company, right, at London Gamers Market, I got chatting to the guy, MBP. I was telling Rob about it and I was like, I can't pronounce. I'll get these letters mixed up. MBP, MPB, MBP. This guy is selling he makes these manuals, these booklets for games, right? He's got loads on the Switch. He had Link's Awakening for Pokemon games. He's got a whole bunch of them. They're really beautifully made, but I just thought it's a nice idea to put in your box with your cartridge, with a manual, beautifully printed, awesomely made, like I said. And I've got chatting to the guy for a while, and I was like, do you know what? Let's do like a video piece so we can like talk about it. Because I reckon you guys, all the people out there would love this stuff as well. The boys and girls would love all this stuff, innit? It's a great little thing. It's a great thing. And it's supporting a local business. Like this guy making these out of his... I don't know where he makes them. Not in a hot tub. They would get too wet. But Rob, and also bumped into Mr. Martin for Hobby Lodge. Boom! And Rob and me, us three, we all bought Dino Crisis. We had a wicked time just chatting. And we all picked up a copy of Dino Crisis. Rob got it on the Mega Drive, I believe. I think Martin picked it up on a CD-based format, maybe the Dreamcast, because the lodge is getting rammed full of goodness. So he needed extra space. So this takes up more space for the CD. But it's nice, with a manual, with a cartridge. We were playing it on the Neo Geo. The Neo Geo cart was gorgeous as well. But the guys had... So the company's called Bitmap Bureau? And they had another game. It's a Streets of Rage style game. And this was a lot of fun. Final Vendetta. This is going to get a physical release. And it looks awesome. It looks awesome. Imagine Streets of Rage 2. The best side-scrolling beat-em-up of all time. And talking about side-scrolling beat-em-ups, I picked up on the Sega Saturn. This is a weird one. So side-scrolling beat-em-ups, for me, always 2D. I'm all about the 2D. Anything. Platform games, shoot-em-ups, beat-em-ups, 2D. An exception for Die Hard Arcade. This is an awesome Sega Saturn game. Look at the Bruce Willis lookalike. Yes, people! This is an awesome game. It's a game I loved playing back in the day. I had it on the PAL. I had a Sega Saturn, PAL, Sega Saturn back in the day. But now I've got a Japanese one, which is multi-region, which is nice. And I wanted to pick up this, which is in beautiful condition. At London Gamers Market, I picked up Virtua Fighter Kids for £8 with a spine card. It's a great way of playing Virtua Fighter. It's less serious. Life's too short. And I picked up Sega Saturn Disc 1 of Panzer Dragoon Saga. Do you know what? It's a game I'm never going to own because it's too expensive. So I don't even consider owning it or buying it or purchasing it, whatever. I don't know if this is the whole of Disc 1 or is it a demo of Disc 1. Let me know in the comments. I thought it's a great way of experiencing a bit of Panzer Dragoon Saga because it's an expensive game. It's the whole of Disc 1. I picked this up. It went on eBay for £4. It just went up. There was no bids on it. It was at a weird time as well, so it worked in my favour. Disc 1. I don't know if it's the whole of Disc 1. Is it a demo disc? I don't even know. Some PS1 games. Nah, I need to work out how to do streaming, Zoom calls, all of that stuff. When I start streaming, I want to do PS1 games. And the first game I picked up on a PS1 was Dino Crisis. I'm a massive fan of Capcom and Resident Evil games. I've played all of them. Resident Evil, the first one, all the way up to The Village. I've played all of them. I love them. I'm petrified of them. I only play with my cousins and my friends because if you watch me and my cousins play, if you watch me and my friend Mike, Alien Isolation, Attack the Backlog, we stream on his channel. I freak out. I can't take it. And that's why I thought it'd be really funny to be doing these kind of games. And one of them's coming up. For one I want to stream first. I was talking to my friend, Cabins Collections, my good friend. If ever I need not found any knowledge, he's the fountain of it. He's the fountain of it. And apart from phoning them up at 2 a.m. to get a SCART lead from my Sega Saturn, I was like, what's the best version to play Doom? Because I don't have a PC. He said PS1. So I picked this up for £15 in beautiful condition. Do you know what? I thought I didn't record then. I've already recorded 3 times. One of them went up to 16 minutes. I freaked out. And beautiful condition, 15 quid. London Gamers Market, you think prices are going to be high. I was browsing through the crates, through the boxes, and I saw this. Okay, it's Metal Gear Solid, PS1. Awesome game. Awesome game. Is it my favourite on the PS1? Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid. They're probably my favourite games on my PS1. Grand Theft Auto. I love the top down. Okay, right. So for 20 quid, yeah, I saw this for 20 and I said to the guy, has it got everything in? Like, because everyone knows it's got the Silent Hill demo. He opened it up for me. It's got everything. So the Silent Hill demo disc, the Silent Hill poster, the manuals for Metal Gear, the discs are immaculate. It's got all the Konami paperwork. It's got like 8 different bits of paper in there, the poster. £20. I was like, I'm taking that. Why not? And this game arrived in the post. And I got excited because I'm going through like a healthy streak at the moment. I haven't had chocolate. I love sweets. And this arrived in the post. So this was in a box, right? A box in a box. And I was like, chocolate truffles. Butler's chocolate master since 1932. I don't remember ordering chocolate truffles. So I was like, let's have a look. So I opened it up and I was like, oh, it is chocolate. But then I thought, it's hard. Oh, that's what she said. It came with this. So it was beautiful packaging. It came with this paper, whatever this is called. I bet it was in bubble wrap. And it is an awesome PS1 horror game. Of course it is. Konami. Silent Hill. This is the first game I want to stream. I want to stream this game and get freaked out. It's an awesome game. It's going up in price. I paid 60 for it. But it is in wonderful condition and it's complete with everything. It comes with like the manual and all the Konami papers and all that kind of stuff. So I bought that and it's a game I want to stream. Now I need advice. I want people to tell me. I don't actually know how to do it. So I'm not going to be using emulation. So I'm going to be using a PS1 of a CD plugged into, I'm guessing, a capture card into my computer. But I have no idea how to do it. So if anyone knows, so I can stream this stuff, because I want to get into that. Doing some gameplay videos, because I've picked up so many games recently. It's time to sit back, relax, and play a little bit. And to do videos, let's do gameplay streaming videos, but also doing my videos talking about the games I used to love on the Sega, the 16-bit days, the golden days, the best days of gaming. Met awesome people at London Games Market, Rob and Martin. It was a pleasure meeting you. Sorry I missed the other guys. It was just so busy at one point. And yeah, it was busy. It was busy. Thank you so much for watching, people. I'm going to try and piece this together now somehow. It's very... Do you know what? I couldn't get into my flow in this video. I couldn't... The doorbell rang. It stopped me. The doorbell. Do you know what? I've never done this. Let's open the door. Let's see who it is. Let's see who it is. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers. It's a parcel. I thought it might. Do you know why? I thought it might be gaming related. So I thought it'd be really cool to get it on screen, but it's not. The camera crashed. I've got to piece it all together and try and make it flow somehow. Try and make it flow. Thanks so much for watching, people. You know what it is. Sexto, but some bubs. Yes.